Sketching is the basis for all the geometry in a parametric modeler, like Inventor. So, in order to create the pin part shown in the last lesson, I'll need to start with a sketch. I'll select the Start a 2D Sketch icon from the 3D Model tab of the ribbon, and then select the XY plane. All of the sketch tools are found on the Create panel under the Sketch tab, with the most common tools like lines, circles, arcs, and rectangles immediately available. I can expand the drop-down beneath each tool to find additional, more advanced tools, such as splines or ellipses, and some commands such as arc and rectangle have multiple ways to use them. The pin part, if you remember, had a hexagonal head and a non-threaded cylindrical post. To get started then, I'll sketch the pin head as the base and build the post later. You can draw just about any shape using the line tool, so I'll activate it from the ribbon and click anywhere on the screen to set the starting point. At this point, I can freely drag my cursor to place the line or use the boxes to input an exact length and angle. The line I'm drawing represents one of the bolt's faces, so I'll type 30 for the length, press the Tab key to switch to the angle input, and type 60 before pressing Enter to confirm. Inventor adds a dimension with the values I just typed. And when I pull away, notice that the line tool is still active, allowing me to keep sketching lines without having to go back to the Create panel. For the next segment, I'll keep the same length, but change the angle to 120 degrees. I could keep sketching lines this way until the profile is closed, but for common shapes like rectangles or polygons, Inventor has tools that can create the shape in one step. To exit the line tool, I can right-click and select OK in the marking menu, or simply press the Escape key. I'll then select the lines and press the Delete key to clear the screen. But note that you need to be careful when deleting objects, because the sketch's origin can be selected and deleted as well. Since I want to draw a polygon, I'll use one of Inventor's built-in tools. I can find the Polygon tool by going to the Rectangle dropdown and selecting Polygon. When the tool activates and the dialog box appears, notice that I can sketch a polygon in two ways: inscribed or circumscribed. Choosing the inscribed option lets me draw the polygon as if it's inside an assumed circle, and choosing the circumscribed option draws the polygon around an assumed circle. It's hard to tell the difference between the polygons, so I'll delete them. And quickly draw a circle to show you what I mean. I'll reactivate the Polygon tool from the ribbon and select the circumscribed option. Notice that when I place a point at the circle's center and drag to its edge, the polygon is around the circle. If I select the inscribed option instead and drag to the edge, the polygon is inside the circle. I'll click to place the polygon, keeping the circle as its framework. As you can see, there are a large variety of tools and methods to approach sketching. So, I recommend exploring the sketch tools on your own to get comfortable with all the shapes available to you. In the next lesson, I'll show you how to control a part size and position using dimensions.